Welcome to another Down the Rabbit Hole video. I wanted to discuss my Nintendo 3DS. Haven't talked about it for a long time. And this is timely because everybody knows they're shutting down the 3DS store pretty soon, the eShop. And I wanted to talk about one of my favorite games that was only available on the eShop. And I recommend if you want to maybe have one last go at picking up something, check this one out. Now, no, it's not Sonic the 25th anniversary. My nephew Jack is a huge Sonic the Hedgehog fan, so I thought I'd throw that theme on there for you. But no, the game itself is Pushmo, which was, I think, one of the earliest 3DS titles that came out for the eShop. And the thing that I really love about Pushmo is it is the kind of game that really best describes or it shows what the 3DS is capable of. It's one of those few games that you can play it without 3D on, and obviously for the purpose of filming, I'm going to be doing that. But it really is a game that benefits and showcases what 3D can bring to gaming in a way that, honestly, I don't think ever was done before. Let's fire it up. So you play a little character here, this little red guy called Mallow, and you can do puzzles. I'll show you one, because it's easier to show than to try to describe. So we end up with these different shapes, different kind of designs and stuff, and I can get Mallow to run around in a little checkerboard 3-row little area in front of this big shape. And I want to get to the little sort of yellowish flag thing. You can maybe see it up there. Yeah, that little yellow flag. How do I do that? Well, I just grab one of these walls and it pulls forward. And then you can do the same with any of the pieces. And this is basically the main puzzle. And you jump up, you can do all kinds of different stuff. How do you get to that thing? Well, you just pull again. Now the flag has come out. I can jump up, and then if I can jump on the flag, I win the level. Dead simple, you say, but what about these more complicated ones like this Mario had? Well, let's give that a whirl. So we'll pull that forward. And let me think. We'll pull it that way. You see, already I run into a challenge here. Let's see if I go back here. And this is definitely where... Oh, hang on. This is where the... genius of this game really becomes apparent. Already got myself in a bind here. So I want to get... Obviously, that bottom of Mario's head is the only place I can start. If I push it this way... I'm going to get up there. I'm going to get... Ooh, okay. Yeah. Ah, wait a minute. If I go down here... And then I pull this one out. Oops, you can kind of jump kitty corner like that. Okay. And then if I pull the eyeball out and then move to the side, push the eyeball this way, and then pull. There we go. See? Woo! And yeah, eventually you get crazy busy ones like this one that looks like a giant 3DS itself. This is a really, really great puzzle game, and I played the living heck out of this one. It even has some strange kind of DLC I'm going to show you in a second. So it is a game that you can play forever. Like, it just constantly has more things you can do with it. And I think it really shows... And again, this is hard to do this without the 3D on, but you can kind of make out, if you were playing this in 3D where you could see these levels being pulled toward you, it would obviously make what is so enjoyable about this game even more evident. I mean, again, I can't really do it justice without having the 3D on, but it's playable in 2D, and it has these great levels of complexity. And it's gotten a very enjoyable character. There we go, I'm up on the level, second level now. So this is the basic gist of Pushmo. Ooh, see if I can pull that out. Yeah, and then I can make it go even further out. Good. Now I gotta start thinking. Okay, hang on. If I do that... Obviously, I want to go up that thing like a staircase. I think I've got myself already stuck. But this is the basic game of Pushmo. Oh, and let me show you also, if you get completely jammed in the game, you can actually go to the front. There's this little glowing triangle. If you step on that, it puts the whole thing back, and then you can begin again. So that is, in a sense, what Pushmo is. But let me just show you the quote-unquote DLC. It's genius, and I need a computer for it. Now for this part, I got to kick it old school. I got to point my camera at the laptop screen, and I'm actually going to be holding my 3DS in front of the screen. So that's why we're doing it this way. But essentially, if I Google Pushmo QR codes... There are tons and tons of websites that have got QR codes on them. Let's go to this one from, let's go to the Giant Bomb. And you can see here, we've got all these different pictures, all these different characters. What I'll do is we'll just choose, oh, I don't know, what's one that I haven't used before. Okay, we'll go with the Sunset Palm. So I grab my 3DS. And I put Mallow over to Studio. And in here you can see a bunch of these QR code ones that I've grabbed before. Oh, what do you know? There's a Chun-Li one. And I've got several pages, but I don't have that Sunset Palm. So I'm going to go select an open spot. I'm going to read QR code. I'm going to hold the camera up to that QR code. And it has now, do I want to save this Pushmo? Yes. And now I can just play that one as a level. We'll do that right now. But you see what I mean? Like, it's pretty cool. You've got lots and lots of options for different pictures. Tons of these things that people have made. There's just a whole world full of these QR codes that you can download. Okay, so let's try out this Sunset Palm. So yeah, this is Pushmo. This is a really, really great little puzzle game, and it really showed off to me what the 3DS is capable of. I kind of wish more games had shown. You know, I'm not big on fads, but I could definitely see with this thing that 3D had some possibilities for gaming, and unfortunately they never really came to fruition. Like, we didn't really get a lot of games that use the 3D extremely well, in my opinion. Then again, I quite enjoy VR, so maybe that's where the whole 3D thing moved to. Maybe we started to get more interested in VR and stuff like that. Whoa, wait a minute. How come this is... Ooh, this is going to be more challenging than I thought. All right, let's go back. Yeah, let's reset it. Bink. Okay. Oh, maybe I need to pull this one up. Anyway, so if you have a few spare points left over in your 3DS library and you're looking for a game, this one is going away soon, and it's fantastic, and I really recommend it. Because, again, with all those QR codes sitting out there in the internet world, you can definitely be finding ways to play this game for pretty much forever. So, highly recommend it. It's got tons of charm, tons of appeal. It's really, really good, and there's no way I'm going to get this finished in time. So, I'll just end off my video. But, yes, I highly recommend you check out Pushmo on the 3DS eShop while it's still there before they turn it all off and we can no longer get any of these games again. All right, well, until next time, we'll see you down the rabbit hole.